happened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. There goes a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
He's taken
Part
out
of their struggles last
behind
week was getting these
scrimmage.
negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
This defense for the Rams,
That's
much
a gain of
improved
7.
from week 1. They were
Brings
terrific
up
last
3rd
week in getting their
and
guys
5.
their first win of the season.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Intended for Saquon
The Eagles
Barkley.
at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of
10.
mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
25 yards that time.
And an Eagles.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Great, set. 180. Tighten up.
Throwing his Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles 7. Rams nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A give running left, Ali. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this at the 41-yard line.
Jihad Campbell on
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
5
A
yards
pretty
on
decent
the
game.
play. And it's third down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Middle, middle, middle. Set.
Now Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Play action. Here's Hurts. And we'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. They'll get 5 out of his scramble on 2nd down.
10-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
I'm coming.
Up the middle with Barkley. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
That's good.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
73.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. Yeah, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Hey, 73. Crowd left. Tiger Hornet.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. He's still on his feet. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
16 yards.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Set. Silver, set.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Rams, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Devontae Adams.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Set!
First down, it's a run with Ali. To the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. They'll roll him out right. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCool. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 54 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point.
Good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Eagles 21. Rams nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to the knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they can't really get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Ready.
Now they fake it at Stafford. Pressure too much this time. Down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting
Middle.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
On the deep ball.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And that is very well done there. This will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, now he's loose at the 40. Saquon Barkley to the 20. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, was 4 on the year. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off
now
for
after the
Philadelphia.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
32.
And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how starved they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to it as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Throwing again at Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops when they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys just barrels on the sidelines and try and put the football in.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Great. Set. Delta.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. Here's a diving catch right side. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That's
I
good.
felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles open the lead up to 34-0. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a point. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Stafford. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Rams first down.
Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's how and he's got this down to the 35.
Now
Stafford, he's going to change things
down. Los Angeles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now, and Miller intercepted. And the Eagles. Are going to get the football back at their own 17. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second.
Start on the ground with Shipley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Made at the 21-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Back at the 18-yard
Chalk that up
line.
as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 9 here.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70. Hey, read our key. Read our
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
10 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go.
First down with Shipley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, Shipley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. Their second.
Brings up
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That's good for
And that's a more than acceptable
Eagles.
read right there because it's zone coverage. So
First
timing
and
is
10 at
everything.
the
This time he
30-yard
waits for his
line.
man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Ready.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Brought down right at the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain on the play there.
No gain
Second
on the
down.
play. Brings up second and 10 at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 6. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Barkley inside handoff. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
A gain of 15
134 yards rushing
That's
for him as he has been tough to
Eagles
stop here this first down.
Now, this is an
First
example
and 10
breaking
at
down
the
a defense because
14-yard
a lot of
line.
these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ready up.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hut.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Calling no
right at
gain on the
line of
play, and
scrimmage.
it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Rams' 13-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick
The
off
Rams
for
set to receive
Philadelphia.
the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he'll be stopped
The Rams
up at the
take over
25.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really trouble disaster in the first half, so where do they go from here?
The first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take part in your work, and try to put something together here in the second half.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
So a quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Eagles take over,
and it will be Eagles football, first and 10.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
They'll start the ground here on first down. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Shipley again. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12
This
yards.
offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
First down carry for Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
Here comes Shipley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd
Backed up
and
here,
11.
tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the
18
first.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's
the end result, 21 yards.
First down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the draw, this is Barkley. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they
pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the save. Jahad Campbell in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And unable to connect, incomplete. a punt so far as this one's away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Barkley. Past the 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a game of
timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
7-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll run. Here's Shipley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss
Nothing
of
on
1.
first down, so the
Brings up
ball
second
remains at the
and goal.
8-yard line,
At the
second and
8-yard
goal.
line.
Set. Ready, ready.
Once again, it's Shipley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 yard
Defensively,
on the play.
I think
It's
they can
now
smell a
3rd
stop
and
ball
goal.
right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd and goal from the 6. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Will Shipley, the
So
ball
with a
carrier.
4th and goal looming, we
Brought
hit
down
the
behind
end
the
of
line of
3 quarters of
scrimmage.
play.
A loss
This
of a
is
yard.
the National
Brings up
Football League
4th
on EA
and
Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
70.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Ready. Ready, hot.
Stafford down to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Complete to
And now it's 3rd and 4.
A gain of 7
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set. Moving hot.
Throwing is Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play that time on a catch and run. 32 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. So the completion good for 7 there.
To number 82.
And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Ready, hot.
Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
59.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Nowhere to turn. It's time. He goes down. Sack back at 29.
A loss of 9 yards.
From that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here.
A 38-yard
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
35.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 19
good for
yards.
19 and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line of Shipley.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back
A
at
loss
the
of a full
26-yard
3
line.
yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that type of football?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
A gain of 11 yards.
They'll get 11, but
It's
still a little
4th down.
short. 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then you try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. And contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
It's Jake
Philadelphia.
Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. On the return, it's Keith Mitchell. And he will get cut down
The
short
Ravens take
side of
over
the 20-yard
first and
line.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Off the play fake. Jackson on the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Two plays, two nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
First down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll
23
pick up
yards.
23 on that one.
That's good.
Good for a
another
Raven
Baltimore
first down.
Raven. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
By Byron Young.
Byron
A
Young
9-yard loss on
in
the
there
play.
for the
Brings up
sack.
second
He
down
forced his way
at
through.
the 28-yard
A
line.
loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack,
Sets up
and
a
it'll
third
set
down
up a
and
third down.
18.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, middle.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Intended
Little
for
miscommunication
Rashad
there, and that brings up third
Incomplete.
down. It just doesn't appear that the
Sets up
quarterback and the
fourth
wide
down.
receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, sit on. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
The tackle made back at
Well,
the
they try to get the run
25-yard
game
line.
started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, easy, six. What up? Go Silver, ready? No, sir.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You got to make it happen.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
You at X. You at X. What is it? Shut up.
Second down. Jackson. Working across the field. Completes this one to Hopkins.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. And he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Intended for
Flowers, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be fourth down.
On the coverage.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Great. Set. Anyway, up. 73.
On the ground on the clock to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Don't touch that.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
On the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend their stride.
This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That is incomplete.
Intended
They
for
couldn't
Dallas
get the
Goedert.
connection. On fourth, going to give the ball
Result of the
over
play
on
is
down.
a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Go. Middle.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Jackson's pass.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open.
A 7-yard gain.
2 minutes remain.
That's good for a
First
Baltimore
half in a
first
7-0
down.
game.
First
We'll
and
come
10
back
at
to
the
Baltimore
21-yard line.
after this. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah. Go right here.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Here's Barkley. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. They moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off
Stage is
for
set.
Baltimore.
Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
Rodgers,
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain
That's
of
a gain of 21 to
First
open this
down,
drive.
Steelers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First down for Aaron. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He'll get rid of it. Completed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar, good work from the pistol. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
That's good for a Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
To the air one more time with Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. The former All-Pro, Jalen Ramsey, coming off the corner blitz to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Jackson now on second down. And Derrick Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and long.
Alpha, sit hot. 180, sit hot. You at A, you at A. Sit hot.
Here's Jackson. Working his way out left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
Sit hot. No, we changed it. Yeah.
Fourth down. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's taken it by Connor Hayward. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 40-yard line.
There's no more efficient play
9.
in the NFL, Mike, than the play action
yard.
passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The shotgun, it's Aaron. Escaping to his left. Now carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
What is hot? Hey. Sit hot. 180. What is hot? 180. What is hot? Sit hot.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Hey, sit hot. Hey, Ozzy.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
13. Hey.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Jackson on target to Flowers. And it's a Baltimore first down.
And the Baltimore
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got it about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 24 more
First time
yards.
these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Middle, middle. To the hot, hot. Return to the hot. 180. 180.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
7-0
Baltimore.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Screen idea.
Rodgers on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks. And I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass. But if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Green 18, 630, go to 50, hey, 88, 88, back north. Look at you.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Third and long for Rodgers. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Metcalf, the motion man. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Steelers, nothing. Tyler Luke to
the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is
Rodgers pass.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the gun, Rodgers. And And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 5.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Right here, down the field, will fall incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with.
Starts on the coverage.
And it'll lead to a second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers going up top again. And he's got one. It's complete. And he will go all the way.
To Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Chris Boswell
on for the point after. He's got it.
His kick
and the
is
Steelers
good.
are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Ravens 14. Steelers 7.
Boswell
Chris
now
Boswell,
following
the
the
kickoff for
touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the
Ravens
big
take
leg.
over first
Didn't want
and
to
10.
defend a return, so
At
this
their
ball
own 35-yard
going to be
line.
spotted at the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
First down for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward
Chuck
for about
Clark
3.
on the tackle.
It's second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 39-yard
From
line.
the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of
It's a
midfield.
gain of 20.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play
at the
in this first
41-yard
half.
line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! You change it. Ready, shot?
Jackson. Pass. Pulled in by Henry. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
31-yard line.
Look like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. There was nowhere for the running back to go.
He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
No. Hey, Alpha, sit on! Ready! Ready, shot! Yo. Ready, shot!
On play action, here's Jackson. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original message. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
The motion man here is Woods. A first down throw from Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Both
Pittsburgh.
teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Thirteen. Sit up. Go. Sit up.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive tackle. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
32.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And Baltimore.
It's a big one for the Ravens.
First and 10
it's a gain of 34. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
And the shotgun, here's Jackson. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins.
Jackson's pass.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
A 2-yard gain.
From
brings
31.
Up second
Here's
down.
second
At the
and 7.
31-yard line.
Sit hot. 180. Middle. Sit hot.
Here's Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete.
Intended
Good
for
work
Zay
to
Flowers.
body him up and
Incomplete.
set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Go. 180. 180. What is it?
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
180. Hey, sit hot. 180.
Jackson up top again. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside
It's a
the
gain
5.
of 23 yards.
It is a gain
That's
of 23 yards.
Baltimore
And
first
now
down.
they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
It's hot. Touch.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one
The
go.
Steelers
It'll
take
go
over
through the end
first
zone.
and 10.
It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod now to throw on first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
An 8-yard gain.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, Jalen Warren. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Master of play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
Kyle Hamilton
And
was
that
there
will lead to a
defensively.
second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
26.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
Here's
line.
first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Over.
On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule
Intended for Calvin
incomplete.
Austin.
Couldn't keep the
Incomplete.
feet in. And
Malachi
it's second
starts
down.
on the coverage.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Second down, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Brandon.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up
He steps
a
out
third
of
down.
bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
58.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
319. Back north.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And that is incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in.
Complete to
DK Metcalf.
Touchdown,
Pittsburgh.
Chris
2
Boswell.
touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
The game-time
ties the
touchdown
game
here
at
in the fourth
21
quarter and a
apiece.
chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late
Chris
score.
Boswell to kick
They
off for
still need this
Pittsburgh.
extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
And no
The
chance
Ravens
to
take
return
over
this
first
one
and 10
through the end zone
at their
for
own
a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hey.
First and 10, Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins.
Jackson's pass.
And it's brought
to
down
number 10,
after a gain
DeAndre
of
Hopkins.
6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
A bit of a
brings
quick
up
hitter here, and what
second
you're
and 4
hoping for, Mike, is
at
that the defense can't
41-yard
react
line.
quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on
That's
the pitch and
good
catch.
for a
Good for
Baltimore
a Raven
Raven.
first down.
First and 10 at the
On the ground, here's
41-yard
Henry.
line.
And he's brought down after a gain of
Derrick
couple.
Henry on the handoff. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down, 8 for the first down.
180. What?
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and
Lamar
down he
Jackson
goes.
sacked.
They got him.
As a cornerback,
A
you're
loss
only
of
going to
9
get so
on the
many of
play.
these chances
Brings
each
up
game
3rd
to make
down.
plays in the backfield. And so far, this guy continues to take advantage of them. That's 2 sacks so far. And with the way this game was going, I wouldn't be surprised to see another.
Get hot. 180.
3rd and long for Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at
It's
the
a gain of
25-yard line.
yards. That's good.
First time
for a
they've looked his
Baltimore
way all
first
game
down.
long. But he comes through with
First
the
and
grab
10 at the
and a first down.
25-yard line.
Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Omar, ready?
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
180. Get hot. 180. What is it?
To throw is Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's
Now a
another
timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their
first down.
second. And they'll
First and
stop it
10 at
with
the
27
14-yard
seconds
line.
remaining on the clock.
Quit, ready?
Here's first down.
180. 180. What is it? Hey, middle. Sit up.
Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the 16-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Now on 2nd and long.
It's hot. Report. It's hot. 180. It's hot.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers.
Jackson.
And he's going to be close
Complete
to the first
to
down.
Zay
Out of bounds,
Flowers.
just a little short.
A gain of
Pick it up
11.
on
Makes
3rd
it
down.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, ready?
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
It's hot. Sit hot. 180. What is hot? You. 180.
That's hauled in at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point up and good. And the Ravens go up by 7.
Ravens
28-21.
Steelers 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for
So the
Baltimore.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one
Steelers
go.
take over
It'll go
first
through
and
the end
10
zone. It's a
at their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Rodgers pass.
And he's down
Complete
inside
to
the
Jalen
40-yard
Warren.
line.
It's a gain
And
of
the clock is
25
stopped.
yards.
Timeout called with
And
5
the
seconds
Steeler
remaining.
first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish. This one will come to an end.